It is not your job. You are not the only person. You do not have to sacrifice your livelihood. There's a lot going on right now. I didn't say you had to work there. It is okay to rest. Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, a former single mom, stripper, felon, now a keynote speaker and author of Fix Your Face and Watch Your Tone, Women Know What's Needed. I help marginalized communities achieve more personal and professional equity. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot to distract you, and you may be feeling the pull to take action. I want to just make a simple, bold statement for everyone out there as they are walking into their corporate workspaces. It is not your job. It is not your job to be the sole advocate, sole voice, and sole opposer of all of the changes that are coming down. It is okay to feel a responsibility, but it does not always have to be you. You do not need to put your career on the line because you disagree with how your company is phasing in or out DEI practices. Now, you have every right to look for a different job and look for a different employer. I'm not saying don't do that. But I am saying if you don't have the social capital to push back against these initiatives, you don't have to. If you don't have the ability to influence change, you don't have to. If you are not in a leadership position, you may not be in a position where you can create change. And your voice and your opposition may, number one, fall outside of your job duties, number two, make you a target, and number three, not be effective anyways. If you can't afford to stand on principle, it is okay to sit down and let those that can stand up. You do not have to sacrifice your livelihood. You do not have to gamble away your future or your career. You are not the only person that will stand in that gap. Now, if you have that capital, if you have that pull, if you have that ability, I want you standing up as loud as you possibly can and coming to the table with well thought out solutions that will influence policy and make it better for your coworkers. But if you don't have it, you can release the guilt. It's not your job. You are not tapped on the shoulder to be the savior of the world. It is okay to go into self-preservation mode during times that are tough. This doesn't mean that you leave people behind, and this doesn't mean that you leave them out to dry. It does mean it is okay for you to take a deep breath. It is okay for you to sit in silence. It is okay for you to fortify yourself and make sure that you are in a position of privilege before you expend social capital you don't have. You not being present in the workplace doesn't make any of us better. You getting fired from your job while standing on principle doesn't help the cause. We need allies and good people to be in key positions, decision-making positions, positions of authority and power that can help turn the tide or at least hold the dam up for the next couple years. It's also okay for companies to prioritize profits over people. I didn't say it was welcomed. I didn't say you had to work there, but it is okay for everyone to function in the role in which they were intended. And unless they're like a certified B Corp, that company may not have ever made a commitment to doing good in the world. You may want that. They may aspirationally talk about it, but that may not actually be the truth of the company in this time. They have a responsibility to their shareholders. They're making moves that make profit. Now, personally, science says that diversity, inclusion, and belonging increases profits. 21%, 15 to 35%, lots of different numbers in there, all of them positive. But please know, while this is good, and it definitely gets a thumbs up, it's not your job. It is okay to rest. It is okay to let others fight. It is okay to preserve your peace. It is okay to preserve your income. It is okay to preserve your productivity. There are other people that can pick up this mantle and keep walking. And when you're ready and fortified and well-positioned, we welcome you back into the struggle, the fight, the resistance, the hope, the aspirational outcome. But it's okay to rest right now if you need to. If you liked or learned from this content, please subscribe or comment below and be part of spreading the word and helping my channel grow.